Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Raymond Mhor, Kilted Prepper. You're watching Coffee with Ray, and yes, I'm still coughing away. So, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Uh, Hopefully, everyone's doing a lot better than I am. I've got this lung infection thing or something like that that is just kicking my backside big time. By the end of the day, I'm just so worn out. And but I'm not worn out enough to come on here and have some coffee with you guys. The doctor gave me a couple what are those squeezy things, breath things, or inhalators, or hey Lori, how you doing? Some inhalators, or what do you call those things you suck in your air, the medicine with. So I got a couple of those and a couple other things, and I think some antibiotics and some other stuff that I'm taking right now. So, but forgive me if I'm not sounding too loud. You sound better today. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. So, but it's interesting. What's up is I guess my lungs are all congested or something like that. Hey, Texas life, or Texas mom. I'm it's all inflamed and everything, so I can't take super deep breaths, and I'm like running out of air and everything like that. So kind of scary at times. But today, enough about me. Today, what I want to show you is making infused oil with tomatoes, and these couple things. One, basically these are sun-dried tomatoes, and even though we're using our dehydrator, not the sun, they're still sun-dried tomatoes. And what you do is you infuse them in oil, and you're able to not only use the tomatoes themselves, but you're also able to use the oil and use that for cooking and everything. I've done that in the past. It's really, really good. And so let's get rolling here. Let me show you what I got. Let's keep going down. Let's see here. Yeah, a little bit more up. There we go. So what I've got here is, if you remember yesterday, we made these tomatoes. We were, getting the seeds out of the tomatoes and everything. And so instead of just squishing them and everything, we decided to dehydrate them. So today I've got these dehydrated tomatoes, and they're all looking really good. They're nice and crunchy. Hear them? They're all crunchy and everything. And you got to get them off the tray. Now, here's a tip for getting these tomatoes off your trays. Just kind of bend the tray a little bit, and the tomatoes will pop right off. But oh my goodness, if you could smell what these smell like right now, they've got a very floral, tomatoey aroma. I mean, one, they're just absolutely beautiful, for first of all, but the aroma that they have is just incredible. So very, very not pungent bad, but it just kind of fills the room with that tomatoey flavor or tomatoey smell. And what I got here, these are my hillbillies. Yeah, these are my hillbillies, and this is my Cherokee. I got one here that's sticking, but these are my Cherokees. Now, these, what I already started here is a jar of hillbilly tomatoes. And so what I'm going to do is add these to the jar, and kind of pushing them down. They'll crush a little bit, but get them all in there. But you can see I got a whole bunch of tomatoes in there. And what the heck, let's add the Cherokees also. Goes for some variety. So I got a nice, beautiful jar of dehydrated tomatoes. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning to this. This will really help bring, one, if you're going to use these tomatoes as like a sun-dried tomato, and you use those in your in making pasta, you put them in salads, so forth and so on, they'll have more of an Italian flavor because of the Italian herbs that you're using. So I like to add some Italian herbs to my oil. It just adds more flavor to that. And then this is just Pompeii extra virgin, brand new bottle from the pantry. And what I'm doing is just pouring the oil in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to let this sit for probably about a month to really get it infused. And I'm giving it some headspace here, as you can see. And then you just pop the lid right on, put it on really nice and tight. And then you've got a nice, let's kind of get the bubbles out. But a beautiful jar of basically sun-dried tomatoes, or, you know, tomato infused oil, whichever way you want to look at it. But let this sit for a little bit, and probably within at least a couple weeks you'll start getting some tomato infusion going. But the longer you let it sit, the more the oil will get infused with that nice tomato and Italian herb flavor. Because you can see here, you can see the Italian herbs floating around and everything. But one, it's really pretty, makes a great gift because it's just, I think it's pretty looking, and then it's really tasty. So you can use the tomatoes in your cooking as well as the oil. Now, if you do use the oil, what you want to do is you want to top the jar off again, you know, with what you take out, put more in, and then let it sit for about a week. And that will then get infused with the rest of the tomatoes and so forth. But I just think it's beautiful, especially with these hillbilly tomatoes. The hillbilly tomatoes have got that yellow, golden, red look to them. And so it just brings out some really beautiful color and everything. So, but that's what we did today. Some oil infused tomatoes, or tomato infused oil, or sun-dried tomatoes, or however you want to call it. But that's it. Good stuff. Let's see here. Back at you with a little bit more. So, well, excuse me. Keep me in your prayers. Hopefully I get better soon here. I'm thinking about delaying the income class one more week because I just can't breathe and I can't talk very much or talk very long and everything. So what I'm thinking about doing is I was going to do it this weekend, but what I may do is do the alternate income class next weekend. Yeah, because I'm just still not doing very good. And I start running out of breath after I talk for a while. And so look for that class, not this weekend, but the following weekend. And I'll change the date on the Zoom link. The Zoom link that you guys have should be still good and everything. It'll take you to the same thing, but I'll just change the date and stuff. So, but do me a favor, if you like what we're doing, you want to support this channel, join our channel and support the channel of what I'm doing. And, you know, if you like what, see this, isn't that beautiful, folks? I mean, look at that. That's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you could put a nice little ribbon on top of that and everything, and that'd be a heck of a gift. Christmas is coming up here soon. So that's everything with me, Raymond Mhor, Kilted Prepper, Coffee with Ray. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless, and kilt on.